Hey YouTube, what's up? It's time to rise and shine. I'll explain to you what this video is all about. For some reason, it shows me, oh my God, buffering. I don't know why when I go live from StreamYard that I buffer. Anyway, let me see. It's still frozen. Then if I mute it out, like, can you see me now better? Am I still? Yeah, it's still frozen. So I'm gonna go behind the screen, guys. Hi. Please subscribe and like this so crazy video called Rise and Shine. When the music go off, we'll get into this video, what it means to rise and shine, okay? Hey. Today is my grandson's first day of school. Yesterday I got up and took my granddaughter. We all did. Now he goes with her, and I'm taking both of them this morning. So I did the morning read. I just want to share with you what rise and shine means to me. So how are you doing today, everybody? What's going on? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace, peace, peace. You're watching Religion Link TV. I'm your host, Drew, and my spiritual ears stay. Yes, that is ringing. Hey, guys, what's up? So rise and shine. Let me see if I can get this on the banner. What it means to me. All right, let's see. So basically, let me see if I can go back here. Hi, is it working? Seriously, is it really working? Can you see me talking? Can you hear me? I can see myself over there. So rise and shine. Oh, so it's freezing again, guys. All right, so we're going to go off cam. Rise and shine, guys. What rise and shine means to me is to step up our game on YouTube, in life. And I'm speaking personally from me. So I have been out of work since January 10th, right? January 14th until May 29th. And I worked until June 26th. And then I was out of work again until this past Tuesday, September 3rd. So guys, I wasn't able to I kept up with my original hair and it's growing so good, you all. But I haven't been able to change wigs. I have a couple of, go-to wigs or whatever hairdos that I have on hands. I haven't been able to really keep up with my nails. And I'm not materialistic or vain or anything. But when you're trying to come before the masses and get any message out, appearance does matter to a certain extent. And so I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna get my hair done, and that things of that nature. But until then, I'm going to be coming on camera the best way I can to step up my game, to rise and shine. One thing I notice is the people that go behind the screen, like I'm doing now. See, it froze, dang it. Don't generally get a lot of play, a lot of airtime. But, Some people do. You have a woman on YouTube named Impressive, but her content is amazing, you all. She never been on camera and she has over 700 and some odd thousand followers. Okay. So your voice matters. I mean, presentation matters, content matters. But for me, just to step out of doing just the morning read, because I'm not going to stop doing it, but adding separate commentary and separate things along with it. Also, one of the ways I'm going to rise and shine is to start doing 3-part series, which basically we'll talk about a subject for like an hour live, and we'll do 3 parts of it to because what I notice is a lot of people when they talk about stories in any sector of YouTube, other than the Kanika Jenkins case right now that's been going on damn near 2 years on YouTube, things kind of tend to die off and have no consistency, no repetition, no connection from one video to the other video. And that's what we're going to start doing on this channel. We're going to open up this platform. We've been trying to do it, but you guys have me in a sector all by myself. And I kind of love it. I mean, it eliminates a lot of problems, believe you me. So anyway, rise and shine. The Bible talks about how prophets get up early seeking God and hearing from him. They rise early, right? And I always say the early bird gets the word, okay? Gets the word. See, we don't feast on worms over here. Worms are the Bible, worms is worms. The Bible talks about men becoming worms. Worms is creeping. We don't feast on worms over here. We feast on the word, right? And so it's like we rise early every day. I was up 4:30 this morning. The morning read is over with, and my day is going. I'm encouraging you in this video not to be lazy. Seek early. Get up early. It's something about the morning vibes where we hear from our inner self, from God, or however you say it. We hear clearer in the morning, and it gives us better direction. So some of the ways I'm rising up on this channel is I'm gonna start to talk about YouTube content away from the morning read. I don't have a demon in anybody's fight, but when you're on the outside looking in, you see stuff that other people don't see. And I'm sorry, people, I done seen it all. And it's nothing wrong to talk about it because everybody else is talking about it, right? Everybody else is growing their channels off of everybody else's name, right? In business. I told you, for the love of God, if half of us got on here talking about us, none of us would be freaking successful. Some boring ass people on YouTube, and all they can do is drive drama because they know that's what sells. Insert themselves in drama because they know that's how they're going to be relevant. So we rising and shining above all of that. We're going to stay true to what this channel is and what this channel does, and that's edify the Most High God, and anybody else that want to be edified. If you're of the Lord and you're spiritual and you're struggling, we still edify you over here. And just like people do with me, I don't know everything, but what I do know, I've learned some things from other people, and thus saith the Lord. There's people out here to help you succeed. Not everybody want to see you fall. So that's why we're doing this video this morning called Rise and Shine, because we're going to rise to some other levels. I see 2 people there. You know what? I could come on camera. I'm not ugly. I'm not the ugliest person you've seen on YouTube. I'm not the stinkiest person you've seen on YouTube. My hair is not done. That's one way I'm going to rise above it. I explained I was out of work January 14th to May 29th. Then I got out of work June 6th, had the whole summer off, went back to work September 3rd. So I've done everything I can to rise above poverty and shine while I was out of work. So now that I'm back to work, of course, I'm going to get my hair done. My nails are going to get done. They're not done right now. And we're going to rise above just the morning read. We're going to do extra commentary. Because remember, on the outside looking in, You see things that people involved with whatever it is they going through, even if it's the regular news. You see these people in a different light than they see themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit is funny, and some of the stuff is like, whoa, did that person just say that? So in our series, which we're gonna start sometime today, because I'm actually off today, thank God. But I start working 2 jobs tomorrow. My seasonal job starts back up tomorrow, and I'm still training for the job I just started Tuesday. And I told you guys I got hired right on the spot Friday. They told me to show up Tuesday, and I've been training ever since. God is good. I went from no job to having 2 jobs. I'm rising and I'm shining, y'all. I'm rising, because when you was once at a place where you get the best jobs, the best apartments, the best cars, the best deals, the best clothes. I mean, and then this dark cloud, it's like heaven shut up for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's been a struggle. I'm like, wait a minute. When you had that shine and everybody's telling you how beautiful and pretty, and then you don't hear that no more, it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? It's like, wait a minute, I used to get any job I want. I used to go out there and just try to get a job to show people I could get the job, and then turn some jobs down because I ain't want to work 5 or 6 jobs, but just to prove to myself I could get them. I used to do that. And I'm like, I've been out here trying to find a job since January. And I'm like, what is going on? So we're back to rising and shining, God, just based off of that alone. Just based off of not giving up. Hey, I'm just saying, what's up, sis? What's up? How are you? Yeah, so I'm encouraging you, rise and shine, people. Remember, idle hands, idle time, idle whatever, idle feet, idle mind is the devil's workshop. So I know, yesterday I was struggling to wake up. Today I was struggling. I was like, Lord, leave me alone. I ain't trying to get up no 4:30, 5 o'clock. But here we are, because it's not my will, it's the Lord's will. The morning read is done, and we could talk about anything else. I could come live all day, every day. I mean, all day today, and just put titles in there. But again, if you don't see the beef and content creator titles in the name, you guys don't come over. And you guys don't think, we could talk about it. But like I said, on the outside looking in, we see differently over here. We don't see what most people see who's involved with it. You don't know who the real jealous people are until you sit back and say, wait a minute, girl, please. Oh, boy, please. You don't see who the real instigators are until you just sit back and you watch. So we rose above a lot of this. Like I said, whoever's out there, what sector am I in? Is there a special sector for me, or am I in a sector by myself? What sector do I belong to? Am I not black? Am I not a content creator? So don't I belong on YouTube in general? Period, sis. That's what my 5-year-old granddaughter be like. Period, sis. I was like, girl, where do I belong? And who's going to tell me what sector I can go in and what sector I can't go in? Who's going to tell me I don't belong here, I don't belong there? I told y'all, give God the smoke. You want smoke from somebody, God want the smoke from you. I swear to God, he do. He want all your smoke so he can consume you with that fire he bring. Y'all don't want the smoke from the Most High God, for real, for real. And all this other little battles and beefs and dramas that people just keep inserting themselves in. Like, girl, you been dead. You've been, somebody just need to tell you, you've been dried up and desolate, like the Bible says. You know? And you see these people steady, like when God says that your reign is over, your reign is over. But some people don't know that, and they keep putting people up on the pedestal. And you sit back and you see this, and you're like, wait a minute. So there's things we can talk about on this channel that's related to the YouTube beef and the YouTube drama. We've always done it. I've always called people names, but I'm not gonna go make another channel. I have Celebrity T TV. I have Her Majesty TV, and I have Port Authority pull-up panel. Now that's something I may go over there and just be silly, and maybe that's where I'll go over and do on the outside looking in series. But I'm not gonna move from this channel because again, I don't just sit over here and talk about God, but we're gonna rise above that along with the morning read. I've been doing videos on celebrities, videos on other content creators, but I'm gonna make it more known. You guys are gonna know what my title is. What my title says is what I'm gonna be over here talking about, whether it's your favorite content creator or not. We're going to rise and shine. We're gonna up our content over here, and we're gonna continue to rise and shine. Because what I've noticed to the one person watching, why don't you work as a nurse? That's one of the positions I haven't been able to find right now. And I am so looking for it. I'm just saying. And sometimes the Lord shut things up for a reason. I want to own my own nursing agency. In 2017, I went to the IRS. I went to the county clerk's office. I got my IEN number. I did everything, wrote my business plan, did everything. And I'm sitting on 4 to 5 nurses willing to work for me. But I need $8,000. So that may be it too. The Lord knows I don't want to be on that side of the field anymore. I've been out in the field since 95. And my last job as an LPN back in January, I was a medical coordinator. So I'm kind of spoiled with the office part of it right now. I was doing PPDs, assessing physicals. If they had their doctor's physical, like upon hiring, we can assess it and keep it ongoing, take a blood pressure, do their weight, kind of thing like that. And I would track their medical records, make sure their PPDs and physicals was up to par. Also, I did some scheduling. I worked with the state of New York doing the SRIs. If anybody knows about TBI waivers, there's a certain form you have to fill out when they go to the hospital or get admitted, and it goes to the Department of Health, and they have service coordinators and things of that nature. So I'm kind of spoiled with that. I'm not saying I'm not going to ever work as a nurse again, because I showed you my nursing license is good until 2020, September 2020. But it's like, okay, I have my part-time job with the city of Albany, which I work out of the police department, which I work for the city of Albany. It's only part-time, but I'm in the New York State retirement, so I don't want to let that go. And then I just got hired as closing shift manager or supervisor for Sonics. It's a brand new store opening here in my city. They hired me on the spot. So I'm like, why don't nursing? And you got to remember, why can't I find a job in nursing? And it's not like I can't. It's just that covering, that cloud, that hindrance for whatever reason. So I also have a degree in business. So I'm two-folded. I'm not a one-trick pony over here. I learned a lot of things and got certified and licensed and a lot of things in my life. But God really knows I want to run my own nursing agency. Now, as long as I don't make it a LLC, I can do it under a LPN nursing license. I've researched it all. I have all my documentation, all my paperwork, opened the bank account up for it. I just have to raise $8,000 to get the professional liability, errors in omission, workers' comp, and disability. Now, here's the other thing. God, that's to hire other people. If I want to work as an independent contractor, I need $3,000 to get the errors in omission and the professional liability. I don't have to take out workers' comp on myself or disability. So I can contract with the nursing homes and the agencies and do the same thing the agencies and the nursing homes are doing. I can be doing that right here from home. I could be contracting, hey, I'm available. What's your rate? And that's what an independent contractor is. So like I said, I just didn't become a nurse yesterday. I've been in the field 24, 25 years. And I've been telling God it's time for a change. It's time to rise above. I was a CNA first at Eden Park Nursing Home. Then I came up to Albany where I live. And I did PCA, HHA, safety companion. You know how you go into the homes and just be like a respite like counselor. And then in 2003, I was like, well, let me go to school for nursing. And I'm even considering going for my RN. So that's why nursing is like where it is. But I've applied everywhere. And it's like, oh, we went with another candidate. Oh, we went with another candidate. But other doors are opening up. So it's not that I can't get a job. It's just something specific with nursing. So it's going to work itself out. It's definitely going to work itself out. But that's why I'm not working as a nurse. So anyway, I'm rising and shining above that. You all, thank you. I'm just saying for coming over. I appreciate you. Thank you to the zero people. Zero people. That's gonna change one day by the grace of God. But I'm grateful. I'm no respecter of persons. I'm no respecter of persons. I love you guys the same. But that should answer your question. I'm gonna go ahead and head out and get my grandson to school. But how are you guys rising and shining above it all? How are you guys rising and shining above the BS? How are you guys rising and shining? Let me know what you think about this channel doing commentary on the beef and drama sector of YouTube. When the song ends, guys, so will this morning read. I pray you all have a great day. And I'm just saying, you asked me a question, but you didn't stay around for the answer. God bless you, sis, and you take care, okay? I pray your day is well today as well. And I will see you on the next live upload and or premiere. And you know what, guys? Spread it out some. When I open up my phone lines for people to call in, I don't want the same redundant people that's been calling in people lives for the last year, regurgitating the same commentary and content. There's got to be something new, something fresh brought to these streets. And by the grace of God, hopefully we can do it. Like I said, if my name wasn't Religion Wink, we'd have been progress. But people are afraid of religion, don't like religion. And I told you, I hate it. That's why I named myself Religion Wink TV. Because I'm mocking these people out here that took religion and destroyed you. You're at work? Okay, I'll see you later. I'm going to come live later on. I just want to rise and shine and do better content. Do more lives if I can. Try to come. Like I read your comment the other day. You said that you don't mind. You just don't want to see a black screen. I get that. But I think if I show myself more with the voice, I think it will, project more. More people will like probably click on the video, not for nothing. All right, my love, I won't keep you long. You've been watching Religion Wink TV. I'm your host, Drew, and my spiritual ear is staying. Perfect timing. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna run out, take my grandson to work and school. Excuse me. See, I'm already tired of working these two jobs. But it's gonna come together. And like I told my boss yesterday, because I'm just saying the shift that I'm going to be working, I'll be off either Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. And if I ever find a nursing job, I will either do like 2 overnights or maybe just do, 2 shifts on one day to keep my license active. But I just have to find a job first because I've always worked 2 to 3. I had like 1 full-time job and then 2 little part-time jobs. I've always had more than 1 job. So I'm rising back to that level of living again, which is good. That's another reason is titled Rise and Shine, because Sometimes you could be brought low. You got to humble yourself. Sometimes you riding high on the best of everything. And then sometimes God will bring you low to let you feel this side of life, or let you, see if you're going to keep trusting him when you have it and trust him when you don't have it. And I think this is one of the tests that I'm going through as far as a nursing job goes. But I'm almost certain at the end of it all, I am going to end up with my agency, because I seen this woman over 30 years ago. She took, just like I'm trying to do, started from her house, and she's one of the biggest agencies around, working from her home. And she do it all with like two staff. She have an on-call person when she gets sick or go on vacation, and she have somebody. She do payroll herself. And I've learned, payroll. I've learned a lot of stuff back, and I've worked with the Small Business Development Center, took all my courses I needed to take, to be like a small business owner. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So, okay, let me see. You need to interact with the chat more. Okay. All right. So that's what I'll do. I'll come on and say hello. I won't even play music for the most part. If I do, I'll leave it to like 4 seconds. Nobody wants to just listen to somebody who has a live chat. All right, so you want to interact. So when I put titles up there, like did King Jives get shucked and jived by Wiley, or if I put up there titles, because this is what this is how my title would be. What constitutes a real man? Because I hear a lot of gay men say they're real men. I be wanting to talk about titles like that. I be wanting I be hearing Wiley say something. I be hearing a lot of people say something. And if I come back with a question, it's like nobody wants to talk about it, because it's not coming from a place of dragging and roasting, being, negative or whatever. We're just having conversation about what somebody else just said. But I'm going to take your advice. So when I come back on later on, I'm just gonna put what it is I want to talk about in my title, and hopefully people show up. Hopefully people show up. And like I said, if not, I'm just saying, I finally got hooked back up with my Facebook account. I could go live from my desktop over on Facebook, so I'm gonna start streaming the two. I'm gonna start going live from Facebook and or YouTube. You have to give people time to get on the channel. Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that as well. Okay. That sounds reasonable. And I'm gonna see how it go. So I don't want to give it time, but sometime this morning I'll come back and do another live. I put the title in there. I'll make sure I have it set up where I wait. I deal with the people. I speak to TC. Hey, good morning. How are you? How's it going? So yeah, this video is just rise and shine, guys. We're rising above it, and we're gonna continue to shine. But I want more engagement. I want people to come over here. I want people to talk with me and talk about issues. Bring your issues. Bring what you want to talk about. Ask me my opinions about something. I have been watching. I have been listening. Good. I'm just saying. TC said good morning. So yeah, like you ladies been following me for some time, and I feel like God is calling me to just speak out a little bit more. Oh, hi. On the desktop, I can't really see what all the other emojis is. Good morning. Thank you. I don't know why the emojis don't come through the desktop. Thank you, TC. How you been? So yeah, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. I'll be back. I don't want to say an hour or two, but I'll be back, and as many as we could do today. You ladies have a good morning. God bless you. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm about to take this channel to another level. I'm about to rise and shine above it all the hindrances, all the obstacles, all the persecution, all the doubt, all the stigma related to this channel. Whatever is going on in the spirit, we're about to rise above it all, and we're about to shine, people. I'm gonna come with some real good content. Like I said, what's good content to the black beefing sector of YouTube is good content. Don't get me wrong, but when you're out on the outside looking in, you see it differently than the people involved. So I'm gonna bring series. One thing somebody has been speaking to me when I watch their videos is they said when you start speaking in series, like today we have like a 3-part series, you connect your videos one to the other, like we've been doing with the morning read. If all I was doing on this channel was the morning read, I'm connecting one video to the other video. So when I begin to talk about stuff outside of the Bible in relation to the Bible, because that's life. I mean, you have problems in the world. Most people, oh God, help me. Well, there's stuff in the Bible to help us through it all. And I'm gonna just start, upping my game up with that and just having series. Okay. Like the hottest thing trending right now, King Jives. I told you all I spoke to him on the phone one time last year. You have Jay Wilson, you have Tracy, and you have Fabe. They that's the trending topic. So for an hour, we could talk about how it got started, with the players involved. The next part of it could be, well, what is that actual problem? The next, well, what are some of the solutions? Not that we could solve these people problems, but how would you deal with it if you was in that situation? How would I deal with it if I was in that situation? So I'm trying to come up with a concept here, how to have like 2, 3-part series, but it really all be on the same topic. Because what I feel like is a lot of people, they talk about the situation, but and then they on to something else when there's still some more to uncover. So these little 3-part series that we're gonna start doing, an hour-long segment. That's 3 videos connecting what's going on with the players involved. So yeah, I would like to get more involved that way. Hell, I like to get involved with DIY projects as well. I told you guys I'm very crafty, very, very, very. I just have a vision to see things, and when it comes to decorating and stuff like that, but I'm very crafty with a hot glue gun, and I love blinged out things, and I have a couple of content creators that have 400 and some odd thousand followers just doing DIYs projects from cereal boxes and all kinds of stuff. And I'll try to incorporate that as well. Like I said, I don't want 5 or 6 different channels. I really only wanted one when I got on YouTube, but I shouldn't have to, like, okay, I'm a spiritual person, but that doesn't mean I have to just talk about God all the time on my channel. And like I said, even if I did a DIY, what would I say? I would say, by the grace of God, this is how I do it. By the grace of God, this is how I'm a nurse. When New York State said anybody with an A and B felony cannot be a nurse. By the grace of God, this is how I've been off drugs since 19. By the grace of God. So I'm always going to include God in my personal testimony. I don't know about anybody else, so I can't get away from it, but I don't have to strictly talk about God. There's other situations going on YouTube and in this world that God is a big part of it, but we don't have to address it in a godly manner. We don't have to address it in a negative manner, but we could just talk about things and kind of leave God on the throne until we really need to speak some scripture or show people where they can get help in the Bible. So that's the take I'm coming from it. I'm not stepping off my throne or off my porch to insert myself in anything, but it's just like looking at the news. You see a dad do something wicked to his children, or you see somebody abuse somebody over here. You'll talk about it, and hopefully your end discussion and topic is, how they can get help from it, what they can do about it, what's the best route for them to go, kind of thing. And for me, I always lead people back to the Lord because I know that's the truth, but a lot of people don't want to hear it. So I know how to talk to people without talking about God. Absolutely, I surely do. And there's a lot of situations going on in this world that may need a little word. But if you're only always talking about God and what happened to our ancestors and not talking about present day current situations, which you guys know I do, you guys know that I do that. So anybody else, let's see. TC says, at the real, I'm just saying, I can't see you. So can you see if you can unblock? Oh, you guys are still blocked? I've tried. I didn't block you. I don't know how. How did she block you guys? This is twice. Also, like TC told you before, you have to go on other channels and network and talk in the chats. Yeah, but I just like I pick and choose my friends and who house I go to and who I go visit. I'm the same way on YouTube. I won't deter from that. Some people just ain't worth visiting, and that's the God's honest truth. I have consciously made a decision who I really like on YouTube, who I care for, who I would probably hang out with, and just some people that I would never deal with in real life. Poor King Jobs, he is beside himself. I tried to call him. Wasn't y'all on the thing on the live the other day when I made a personal call to him? And it's just sad that these people can't see the traps and how they just walking into the lion's den willingly. I mean, I saw that video he did. I kind of felt bad for him. But how do you feel bad for people that's out here loving money more than they love themselves? I am still blocked on TC. How? How are you guys blocked? One of y'all may have to go to y'all Google account. There's a way you can unblock people in your Google account. Or if you go like, I don't know if you're content creators, most people can go to their like live stream community settings and then they can unblock people that way. And other people have to go to you can't see TC. Wow. But can you guys see each other in other chats or no? And you know what? Another thing, I'm just saying, I went that route. I went to all these black content creators. They don't like religion. They don't like me for whatever reason. But I was out in these fields going to people content. Then they started like, man, listen, I don't backtrack with certain things. No, you can't see each other in other people chats either. Oh no, 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 no. One of y'all have to go to the person's page. Click on the three dots over to the side of TC and go to TC's page. And TC, you do the same thing. Go to I'm Just Saying's page and I think click on the about section and there's like a little flag there and it gives you the option to block the user, report the user or something like that. My social media specialist tried to help me unravel this, but nothing. It might be on, I'm just saying, maybe she has you blocked. I'm not sure. All right, guys. So it is 7. I have to run on. You guys have a blessed day. I'm gonna take all your advice. When I come back on, it's just gonna be to talk. We're gonna come up with some ideas, come up with some strategies for my channel. I do appreciate your help. Any ideas you can think of. What would be my niche? Okay, we got the Bible reading down. We got the commentary down. We know who we are as black people from this channel. We know the truth. So what else can we incorporate? What else can we do? And if you guys want to hit this video up with comments and suggestions, I even play game shows on my channel. I've done a lot on this channel, and so it's up to you. And I come up with my own ideas. I come up with my own questions, my own scenario. I can't because I can't see her. Oh, yes, I did the three dot thingy. No unblock option at all. Wow. We'll figure it out. Absolutely. For now, you ladies have a good morning. I'm going to run out and I'll be back. And if you guys can think of anything that I will be good at on these YouTube streets, besides encouraging people, edifying people, doing the somewhat church thing over here, let me know. I mean, I'm open to suggestions. Please, please, please. Yes, you did. You said that already. All right, guys. Thank you to the three people watching. God bless you. Shalom. You're listening to Religion Link TV, and we're gonna rise and shine, people. Can't keep a good woman down, right? Or the spirit of the Most High God. For some reason, the just shall fall 7 times, but we rise again, right? And it says the wicked fall into mischief. So if you guys see any mischief around me, that's an opportunity for me to check myself. So always look for the mischief. If you see mischief coming off of this channel, for the love of God, I might have slipped into some wickedness, all right? We got to watch and be sober and vigilant. We got to watch out for one another because we can make a mistake. We can slip up. We can get so caught up in Cash App and Google Sense and wanting to be noticed and have a following on YouTube that we lose our first love. We lose sight of what we really got on here for. It's to make a connection, truly. Guys, I'm out. Thank you so much. TC says, okay, everyone have a blessed day. I'm just saying, shalom. Yes, sister, I love you guys. You know what? And it's sad to say, and it's not sad to say, if you two people in a sense of how she holds me down, Nene naturally, together with Ken, there's like, I say a good 10 women that support me. And I appreciate you for real. Manifest the blessed day, goddesses. Yes. Shalom, you all. Have a great day. I'll talk to you in a couple of hours or less than that. Thank you. And remember, I'm not the kind of content creator where you can't give me suggestions, opinions, or anything like that. And I'm going to be like, oh, who does he? I got my channel. No, I may be doing something wrong over here. Maybe that's why I'm not growing. So your input matters, okay? And maybe it's a lot of reasons, but your input matters. Just know that. Thank you. Peace, everybody.